Madridistas, we are back from international break, and we're going to be kicking off what is going to be incredible, difficult, and busy next couple of weeks for Real Madrid. La Liga getting back into action. Champions League starting next week. Can't wait to be talking about that. But we started off with an away day trip up to the beautiful San Sebastian to be facing off against Real Sociedad away. In this video, let me give you my starting 11 that I want to see for Real Madrid. Should Franco be starting? Should Rodrigo be starting? Is Kylian Mbappe in the starting 11? Let me tell you what my thoughts are on that too. My keys to the game, my thoughts on Real Sociedad, and of course, my official match prediction. But before we get started, Madridistas, to never miss a match preview, match reaction, live, instant reactions right after the Real Madrid game, please hit that subscribe button, like the video. About half of you watch all the videos, but you're not subscribed. Maybe today's the day. Help your boy out. Hit that subscribe button, like the video, and let me know in the comments what's your official match prediction between Real Madrid and Real Sociedad. So Madridistas were finally back from international break. It seemed like forever since we've actually seen Real Madrid, and it's only been like a week. It's only been like 2 weeks since we've actually seen a Real Madrid game. Of course, I've been making videos for you too, but actually being able to watch Real Madrid play football is something I'm very much looking forward to. And you know what? I think it's only right that they make it up for me to give me a game this weekend and then give me a game on Tuesday too. And the schedule gets super condensed and super busy, but here's the thing. I love it. I can't wait to be watching Real Madrid, and I'm sure you are very much looking forward to it too. But La Liga did not do us any favors with having a very tough game to be coming back to. Heading up to Real Sociedad, it's going to be a very difficult game for Real Madrid. Let's talk about Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad. Too many Reals going on. And there's only one true Real. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Sociedad's record against us for the last two, it was actually 2-0 in both La Liga games last year for Real Madrid versus Real Sociedad. But if we remember the chaos that ensued at home in the Santiago Bernabeu the last time we actually faced off against them in Copa del Rey, it was a 5-4 aggregate. In the last game was a 4-4 draw. In the end, Real Madrid advances. Eventually, we lose in the Copa del Rey final. But it is what it is. We don't like to be talking about that one. But Real Sociedad is a really tough team. It's a team that I do not look forward to playing. And even though currently right now, when it comes to the table, they sit at 17th in the table with 2 draws and 1 loss. They're still a very difficult team with some players on the team that are pretty good. One of the players I do want to be highlighting too, because here's the thing, don't be that surprised if this guy actually gets a goal in this one, is Oyarzabal. If I said his name wrong, oh well. The Spanish international, he plays a striker, plays a left wing, plays a right wing at times, but this is somebody who is known to score a goal or two, especially when it comes to actually his international duty too. But I would not be that surprised for Real Sociedad if he actually gets a goal in this one against Real Madrid too, because here's the thing. We are coming back from international break. We are still adjusting back to playing for Real Madrid, playing for Xabi Alonso, playing for the system that we are so early in the process. We got to see it, yes, of course, in the Club World Cup. We got to see it in a couple games in La Liga. But we're just coming back to it now, so don't be that surprised if we give up a goal. Hopefully not. And hopefully it's not 2. Hopefully it's not 3 goals. And hopefully we can get a win in this. But don't be that surprised if Oyarzabal gets a goal in this one. That's somebody I really want us to be looking out for. Of course, Kubo is on the team for them too. We all know him. The Japanese Messi is what everybody was calling him too. Didn't work out at Real Madrid. I still think the player is a very good player. So somebody else I would be looking out for. Now, when it comes to Real Madrid, this was a game that I was targeting to be seeing Eduardo Camavinga. I was saying Camavinga, hopefully Mr. Injury prone, Mr. Made of Glass, Mr. just completely hurt all the time. But when he is actually fit and when he is actually available, man, he's a hell of a player. Whether it's the left back, the 6, the 8, it doesn't matter. Put him in goalkeeper, put him at striker too. This is an incredible player when healthy. Unfortunately, he's still hurt. I honestly think Jude Bellingham might come back before Eduardo Camavinga. I'm saying that sarcastically a little bit, but I kind of believe it at the same time. Let me know in the comments. Is Camavinga going to be back ever? Camavinga, he's still hurt, unfortunately. And then Endrick is actually hurt for us too. Hopefully Endrick can start kind of training very soon. I think a game like this would be a good opportunity for Endrick to actually get some minutes and stuff, because we need to be seeing some more players get some rotation. With all these La Liga games coming up, with these Champions League games coming up, we are going to be needing to rotate the team a lot when it comes to all these games. So you cannot be putting the same starting 11 out there. So I'm hoping that we can get Camavinga back, we can get Endrick back, and hopefully very soon, Jude Bellingham can be coming back too. Because here's the thing with Jude. Jude actually has been training. He's been playing with the ball out there in training too. It's crazy to even say that too, but here's the thing. With Jude, it was supposed to be like a 3-month recovery. We are already on month 2. And so over the next month, we will see Jude develop and hopefully ramp it up and be ready to go. I think for me, after the next international break, after the October international break, that's when I would be expecting Jude Bellingham to be back. That's what I'm hoping. I do not want us to be rushing Jude at all. You cannot be rushing Jude because you're doing him a disservice, and we need Jude to be at 100% ready to go because I do not need him to be hurt at all the rest of the season too. Let's see what we can do without Jude Bellingham right now. Let's see what we can get by with without Jude. But once he is 100% fit and ready to go, let's slowly ramp him up. I do not want to see Jude Bellingham coming back and getting a full 90 minutes when it comes to him actually being back in the starting 11. 30 minutes here, 45 minutes, maybe 60 minutes, 80, 100, 90 minutes. You know what I'm talking about. I'm excited for Jude to be coming back. Do not expect him in this game. Do not expect him in the next couple of games. I would not expect him at all in September. If anything changes, of course, I will update you guys in these videos like I always do. But don't expect Jude to be coming back. Now, who should be coming back and who should be in the starting 11 has been a topic of discussion across multiple content creators. I was chatting with Dave, I was chatting with Matrix, I was chatting with Sam, I was chatting with Will. We were all discussing it and saying who should be in the starting 11. And the biggest person that we were talking about, should they be in the starting 11, that's been very decisive out there, very mixed opinions, is Franco Masantuono. This kid is 18 years old. Is he a right winger? Personally, no. Did he still start at the right wing for Argentina? Yes. Can he play at the right wing? Did he play for it at River Plate? Yes. I just don't. To be a winger, in my opinion, I think you have to have pace. And I can watch Franco sprint once and be like, yeah, you don't got the pace. You don't got the pace. You're not Mbappe. You're not Vinny out there. I think he can do a job. Even Messi was fast. Like Messi at a time was very, very fast. Had a ton of pace. Lamine Yamal's fast. Mo Salah's fast. Franco Masantuono is not fast. He is the Arda Güler type where you're trying to fit him into a position that he's not really. I mean, Arda Güler, we did the same thing to him last year and the year before. Don Carlo kept trying to put this guy at the right wing, and I could watch Arda. And Arda's an incredible footballer, but he's not a right winger. As much as we want to be putting him out there, he's not a right winger. And when it comes to Franco Masantuono, I still don't believe he's a right winger. So should he be starting in this game? Should Xabi Alonso be putting him in there? For me, I don't know, because here's the thing. I would love to be seeing Endrick to be getting some minutes. Gonzalo Garcia, Gigi. I would love to see Gigi in there too. And then I would have loved to see Rodrigo. I don't mind seeing Rodrigo getting the start at the right wing. But the thing is with Rodrigo, he doesn't want to play the right wing anymore. According to reports from The Athletic, from multiple different sources, he doesn't want to be playing the right wing. He only wants to be playing the left wing. So with all that being said, I really think that you're left with either doing a 4-4-2 and bringing another midfielder in, or starting Brahim Diaz, or starting Franco Masantuono. And when it comes to me, and when it comes to my starting 11, what would I be doing? Even though I just said everything I just said about Franco Masantuono, in my starting 11, Franco Masantuono is starting at the right wing, I think he's going to kind of float a little bit more into the midfield too. Let's talk about the starting 11 that I am putting out there. I am putting Kylian Mbappe right back in the starting 11 at the striker position. This is actually something that I'm curious to see what Xabi Alonso does. Again, guys, this is not what I am predicting. This is what I would like to see when it comes to my starting 11. Just always know that when it comes to my starting 11, whenever I'm making these videos. When it comes to Kylian Mbappe, the guy is on an absolute heater. He scored twice during international break in both games and gets an assist too. And this guy just he's on fire. Yes, of course, the last game against Mallorca, he did not score. I don't care. This guy is at another level right now. In my opinion, the best player in the world. Of course, if Kylian Mbappe is healthy and ready to go, put him in the starting 11 in this. I'm going to be starting Vinny. I want to see Vinny. Vinny did not have to go to international break. Shout out to Don Carlo. He's bringing in Rafinha. He's letting all the Real Madrid players sit at home. Work all those Barca players. I'm very happy to be seeing that. Let Vinny rest. Let Rodrigo rest. And especially let Militao rest. I was very happy we did not see Militao going off to Brazil. As much as I love Brazil, don't do it. Don't do it. Thank you, Don Carlo. Very much appreciate that. I am starting Vinny in this one. I think we could be seeing Rodrigo. I'd be completely fine with that too. But I would be starting Vinny in this one. Let's see what Vinny can do. I think Vinny's looked a little bit better over the last couple of games. Let's see what Vinny does in this. Arda Güler, of course, in my starting 11. I would be surprised if this guy's not in the starting 11. I said 50%. I said 75%. Shit. 90%. I mean, this guy's going to be in the starting 11 every single time. And even when Jude Bellingham's back, I expect Franco to be the one who's actually getting dropped. Speaking of Franco, I am starting him in this game at the right wing position, but I think he's going to kind of come a little more inside in this one too. and really can deal a little bit more with an Arda Güler. Maybe they can kind of rotate at times to playing that 10 position too. And maybe what happens is it's more of like a 4-2-2-2. It's going to be a very fluid system and everything like that. Don't be that surprised if you see Franco sometimes at the right wing, sometimes cutting inside too. I think it's very versatile position. But I would way rather be seeing Franco Masantuono out there over Brahim Diaz. I like Brahim Diaz, but he's way better off the bench. Just call it like you see it. Franco in this game, 60 minutes, something like that. I think that's going to be the biggest thing. And I know a lot of you guys in the comments are going to be like, why the hell are you starting Franco? Who would you be starting? Could you be starting a Dani Ceballos in the starting 11? Sure, you could. Could you be starting somebody else? If Camavinga was fit and healthy, I'd probably be starting Camavinga. He's just not. But I am curious to hear from you. Who would you be starting in the starting 11? Let me know your starting 11, or even just over Franco. Who would you be starting over Franco? Very curious to hear from you in the comments. Tchouaméni, becoming the best DM in the world, of course, is in my starting 11. Fede Valverde, my captain, one of the best in my starting 11. Carreras, Dean House, and Militao, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and, of course, Thibaut Courtois in my starting 11. Now, a couple of these players did go to international break. Dean Howson was on an international break too. Fede Valverde, Tchouaméni. Some of these other players, I think I'm forgetting other. I know Trent did not. So we do have to kind of think about that. That's one of my keys to the game too. Players are just getting back from international break. Some of these players are going to be a little bit more fresh than other players. I was seeing Rodrigo posting flicks and posting pics. Flicks, picks, whatever you want to be calling it. Over there in Greece, he's been hanging out. Kylian Mbappe's been playing games. Tchouaméni's been playing games. Fede Valverde was just in Uruguay playing games. Some of these players are a lot more rested than other players back. So when it comes to the starting 11 that Xabi Alonso is actually going to be putting out there, I think it's going to be different than this. I really do. I think I'm going to be wrong when it comes to what I would like to be seeing compared to what Xabi Alonso is going to be doing. I think that we might not even see Kylian Mbappe in the starting 11. I'll tell you guys right now, you might be like, how? He just got back from international break. He played a ton over there for France. I'm wearing the hat right now for France. I would be surprised if he's actually... Would I be surprised? I think I would be surprised if he's actually in the starting 11. I think he's going to get some game time, but I do think that he's going to be getting a lot of minutes, and I won't be that surprised, though, if he actually gets some rest. And maybe Gonzalo Garcia, even though he was at international break, don't be surprised if Gonzalo Garcia actually gets some minutes. I wouldn't even be that surprised if he started in this game. So we will see what happens, but that's something that Xabi Alonso is going to need to deal with because we have this game, because we have the game coming up on Tuesday too with Marseille at home in the Champions League. He needs to be addressing that too, and this is really, when it comes to Xabi Alonso, you need to be figuring it out, figuring out a rotation out there, making sure these players are fit, ready to go for a very long season, and especially over the next couple of weeks too. We have a ton of games that we're going to be seeing too. So I think it's going to be interesting to exactly see what Xabi Alonso does in this one too. The pressure away from home is another key to this game. This is a real test. Real Sociedad away is never an easy game. This is a game that the fans are going to be passionate. They're going to be fired up for this one. And Real Sociedad has started the year poorly. 2 draws and 1 loss. They need some points. And whether it's a win, whether it's a draw for them, they need to be getting a result in this one. Hopefully that does not happen, of course. I do not want that to be happening, but this is a tough game for Real Madrid, especially coming back from international break. Going to Real Sociedad is never easy, so look out for that. Don't be that surprised if the actual crowd plays a factor in this one. And really, the biggest thing for me the rest of the way too is we just need to continue to get better. I think I've seen glimpses. I've seen very, very close glimpses, especially in the last one against Mallorca. Yes, we only won the game, 2-1? I'm looking right now. I don't want to be lying. 2-1 is what we won. But Kylian Mbappe scored twice offsides. Arda Güler gets the handball called back. That's 3 goals that VAR had to intervene. You could be saying, yes, they were right calls, maybe not. Those are 3 goals that had to be intervened on that. We could have had 5-1. If that game would have ended 5-1, we would have felt a hell of a lot better going into international break than maybe we do. I think we are on the cusp of actually dominating some of these teams. Am I saying it happens today in this game? I don't think so. So when it comes to my official match prediction, though, I think this is going to be a tough game. I would not be that surprised if going into halftime, maybe it's a 1-1 game. Maybe even Oyarzabal gets a goal early in the game, 20th minute, something like that. We're sleepwalking a little bit over in San Sebastian. And then Real Madrid, we come out in the second half, we make a couple substitutions, we get some fresh legs on, and we really dominate the second half. And hopefully we can get a lot of shots on target, a lot of goals. I would like to be seeing that. And so when it comes to my official match prediction, I will be going with a 3-1 win for Real Madrid over Real Sociedad. I think Kylian Mbappe is going to be starting. And I think he's going to be getting at least 1 goal, if not 2 in this game. I think Vinny is going to be getting a goal, and give me an Arda Güler goal to throw on top of that too. To make it 3-1, and Yards the ball, he will score in this one. Write it down right now. Put the bet in. Don't blame me if the bet doesn't hit, of course. But that is my official match prediction. Let me know in the comments what your official match prediction is. Guys, we will be live right after the game doing my instant reaction, so please join me there too. If you made it to the end of the video, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, like the video. Appreciate you all. Love you all. So happy to be back from international break, guys. We'll be making some more videos very, very soon. Guys, love you all. Appreciate you all. Cheers. Al Madrid.